Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make your Spotify look a little something like this. Actually, exactly like this. Get this spinning album art. You get a pill-shaped player right here. You get Nyan Cat as your progress bar. Some Pokemon Ash and Pikachu here dancing. And remove some of the extra icons. Simplify this whole thing. You get a floating panel on the right, so your rest of the thing. And you have very clean Spotify, okay? You get all this clutter gone. How to do this, especially if you have a Mac. It'll go better with your liquid glass theme. Like if I click another album art, you can see that would play on top right here. So the background changes depending on the album art, which is very neat. And okay, let's get on with it. Before we get started, I just quickly want to go through and tell you what I feel like is wrong with Spotify and what this mod kind of fixes. So first off, you open the page and you're bombarded with 3 tiles. I don't know why you need 3 columns music playing at, but you do. You have new releases bombarding in your face. You have your music in tiny boxes here. And then even when you have your music playing here, you have switch to video, related music videos, and then about the artist, and then credits. And I feel like all of this is just extra. Because if you had a music player, it would just song, author, how long is there? You've got all these buttons, okay? You've got this. So I'm gonna try to trim down all of these, and the UI looks boring as shit. So let's fix that. Okay, so we're at the first step. Click the first link in the description. It'll be this one, but Spicetify getting started. This is basically what's gonna help us mod our Spotify and make everything better. I'm on a MacBook, but the process is similar for all operating systems. You can quickly go check online. And if you guys do have questions, I can release one for Windows and Linux if you want to know how. So just scroll down. If you're also on a Mac, go to Mac. And then you have Shell Script, Homebrew, and Nix Darwin. I have Homebrew installed on my Mac, but I'm going to assume that most people don't. So I'll use the Shell Script. And then we want to open Terminal from here on out. Okay, so now I've opened Terminal here. I've also kept command for this, the shell script command, in the description, so you can easily copy paste it. But there's also the link if you want to go to the link. Click Command V to paste and click Enter. What this is going to do is going to install all the dependencies and whatever repositories it needs. So it did that quite fast. It's not very big. It's just a bunch of CSS and JS. And now it's going to ask you, Spicetify was installed successfully, and then it'll tell me where it was installed, which is usually wherever your Spotify is. And then it'll say, do you want to run Spicetify help to get started? You can kind of skip this because I'm helping you. And you just want to click yes on this. So just click Shift Y for yes. And this is going to install Spicetify Marketplace. What this does is allows you to actually download the mod. Now, the latest version of Spicetify has some issue where even when you do go ahead and do the exact way that I've told you to, Spicetify Marketplace does not show up right here for some reason, even if you quit out and reopen Spotify. So we're gonna go into how can we actually get the marketplace running now. Okay, so I've shared my whole screen. Because of the errors, we're gonna have to go through and do everything manually again. So we're gonna copy this one right here. I'll also link that down below and title it Marketplace. Go open Terminal and paste this in. It's going to download. It's going to do the same thing again. And now it says Spotify backup version are mismatched. Client stock state, please run Spicetify backup apply. It already tells me what to do here to make Spicetify work. So we'll just copy this right here. Command C. And then paste it right here. Now what this is going to do is that if there's a newer version of Spicetify, but it's not available for download, but they have published it, you will be able to update it. So I'll also leave this down in the description below. There we go. So now Spotify would have reloaded completely, which means now we had to close it out once and then reopen it. Now that you see this button right here, it means you've successfully installed Spicetify. If you see a little fire icon right here, it's going to ask you to update it, which is just copy a command and paste it in Terminal and you'll be ready to go. Let's get started. Click Marketplace and then go to Snippets and now type in pill. You'll get this pill player rounded UI, which gets you this beautiful looking thing right here. So we have rounded images. Just type in rounded images and you get this one right here. So choose this one. New hover panel. Now this thing on the side goes away, and now you have a cleaner UI that's more dynamic. Next, have modern scroll bar. This thing, and now this thing becomes very thin. It is sometimes you get this podcast thing, and I don't really use Spotify for podcasts. Here, remove liked episodes. Click this. You want smooth progress bar, so instead of a jitter, you get a gradual increase of your volume. Next, you have Pokemon Adventure. A lot of you will like. There you go. And now you got Ash and Pikachu dancing on your progress bar. Next, you got hide friend activity. Just type in the rest. There. Friend activity. And now this part becomes cleaner. Next, you have hide mini player, which is this thing right here. I don't know who uses it. If you do, then keep it. But if not, then I guess not. And then hide full screen as well. Already comes with a full screen. Or you can click F11 if you have a Windows. Next is the queue top side panel. Your next in queue is for some reason all the way at the bottom. So I have to scroll all of this every time. So if you do this, queue comes here. And now I know what song I'm going to listen to next. Personal favorite of mine is the Nyan Cat progress bar. Click this, and now Nyan Cat is your progress bar. Next is rounded thicker bars. These things, and they just chunkify everything. I personally love them. Next is remove the artist and credits. This thing, you can see here that there's all this clutter. So now it just becomes next in queue and your music guy. Next we have unused space. This one's nice. So click that and this thing just goes to the back right here. It'll be better on full screen, obviously. Now for the actual real deal, where you get the liquid glass, go here and type in Glowify. And it's this Glowify NMW plays. Just click on this panel. Get an install button right here. Click install and say reload now. That was supposed to work. Okay, I found out what happened. My computer kind of just had a stroke, but we're all good. After reloading, I closed the application, reopened it, and we're on this screen right here. So now you have this beautiful liquid glassy effect. The hue of this glow color changes depending on the album art. So if I pick this song right here and press play, you'll see that it becomes the album art of this Maroon 5 thing. So this is how you can liquid glassify your Spotify and, maybe make it slimmer, make it nicer, better to look at. I obviously prefer this over the regular terrible Spotify UI. Just be warned that this is going to drain your battery and heat up your computer a lot more because liquid glass effects are very power consuming, especially when unoptimized, and this is just a bunch of HTML and CSS to just make it look pretty. But I personally would like my Spotify to look good if I'm going to use it. If you guys have any questions, I guess leave them in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Another one that I forgot to tell you because I forgot is rotating cover art. It gives you this effect. I should have said that earlier. I kind of forgot.